Hello guys, today in this tutorial I'll discuss about JS date method, that is JavaScript date method, and this method is most useful method. So in the next I will show you how it's a most useful, but first of all I will show you how you can use date method and the syntax of date method. So guys, let's start. And this method also useful in Angular because every valid JavaScript code is usable in Angular because Angular is the framework of JavaScript. So if you are working on Angular and you are thinking JS date method is not important for you, but it's a wrong. JS date method is also workable and useful in Angular also, because guys I was working on an Angular project and this time it's a needed, so that's why I'm saying. So if you are working on Angular, so just watch this tutorial also. And guys, if you want to learn Angular, so you can check my playlist. I already made a tutorial of Angular. And now guys, in this video I will start. So first of all, to show the date method, guys, here I will take a variable date, and in this date variable I will store our date. So guys, how we can get the date? So guys, if we want the current date, so here is the JavaScript predefined object, that is new and date and parenthesis. So guys, you are thinking, if you are thinking it's a, why I said it's a object, because guys, if you know, we can create a object two way, like here suppose var variable and the variable name, then we can create object this way, curly braces and the object property and the value. So this way we can create an object. But if you don't know, so here I will say we can create object using new keyword also. So here is the new keyword and the object name. So guys, this is the predefined object of JavaScript. So guys, here you have to be remember this method. So when we use this method, when we want to get the current date, so today's date is 4 December 2020. So if I want the today's date, so this time we use this predefined JavaScript method, and this is most important method. And guys, here you have to be just remember this method, because here I'm not using any logic, just it's a predefined method, so you have to be remember it. And I also remember this method. And now guys, here I will print this date variable because I want to show you how we can get the current date. So just in the console.log, and just here I will copy this date variable name, and here I will paste, because in this date variable I just store new current date using new and date object. So guys, save, and now I will go to browser here, and now just I will refresh it, and I will open the developer tools, and now I will go to console. So here you can see the current date is coming. So here today is Friday, so December 4 2020. So now guys, you are thinking this date method is coming this way, Friday December, and the time is also coming and GMT India Standard Time. So this is not a useful, but guys, I will say this is most useful. Guys, always we see the date method like this way. If I show here date, month and year, so mostly we can see the date this way, this format, or otherwise sometime the year is first and then date, then month, or maybe the month is first then date then year. So mostly this way, but here you can see we are getting the date only the this way. So this is the most important. But so if you are thinking how, so guys, here I will say, suppose you are working on a restaurant type website, like there are the criteria user can book the table on a restaurant. So this time this method is most useful. Suppose guys, you are booking in today, like today's date is 04/12 and 2020. So you are booking a restaurant. So here I am just showing booking restaurant and booking restaurant table, and the booking date is suppose one not one, here I will write just for example 6 January. So 6/01 and then 2021. So guys, your booking date is 6 January 2021 and you are booking today. That means today's date is 4 December 2020. So guys, here the criteria is when the 6th January will be come, so user will get a alert. So user will get a alert. So that means user can remember that he had booked a table on 6th January. So this is the criteria I'm assuming. So this time this date method is useful because guys, here when you will be calculate the time for December to 6 January. So this time here is the gap between 30 to 33 days. So here is the gap. So after 33 days user will get a alert. So this time you have to be calculate 33 days. So how you can calculate a date? So this time we do one thing, we just convert a date into a millisecond, and this time we are to use a time also, because you suppose this December you booked 2 p.m. and booking date is, just here I will add a comma, and just booking date is suppose for 6 January 4 p.m. So here is your booking date. So this time you have to calculate the time also, because at the 4 p.m. user will get a alert that you have booked a table on this restaurant, particular restaurant. So guys, this time you have to calculate the time. But guys, when we get a we see the date, so we see the date mostly this format. Here is the format this way. So here we can't get the time, but in this format here you can see I'm getting the time also. Here you can see now it's a 6 p.m. So here you can see I'm getting the time also. You can see 6 p.m. 41 minutes and 14 seconds. I'm getting the time of current time. So now we can calculate using this date. So how we can calculate? So now we have to convert this date into a millisecond, and then after completing this millisecond we send a alert on user's number, or you can say user's Gmail account, anywhere. So this time this date method is useful, and in this video also I will show you how you can convert a date to a millisecond. And now guys, here you can, now you understand this date method also are useful. If you are thinking it's not a useful, so this is the also useful. And now I will show you also how you can get date in this format also. So now just I will remove this one because I had written this for example purpose, and now just I will get that format, which format we mostly seen. Now, so for that, just here you have to be write another predefined JavaScript method, that is toDate string and parenthesis. And this toDate string here, D is the capital and S is the capital of toDate string. Just you have to remember this one, because this is also a predefined JavaScript method. So when we use toDate string, so this time we get date this way. So just I will refresh here. So here you can see now I'm getting this way, which way we mostly seen. And now guys, here I will show you another thing, that is here I will write get time and parenthesis, this method. So guys, the when we if we use this method, so what will be the output? So let's see. Just I will refresh here. So here you can see now date is coming this way. So what is this? So I told you guys, when we send the alert this type, I give you the this type of example. So this time we converted milliseconds, so this is the millisecond number of date. So this is the new date, which format we get, and this is the after converting millisecond. So get time convert date and time into a millisecond, this method. So you have to be just remember this method. So guys, here is convert into a millisecond. So here is the number. So guys, if I will paste this number here, so when this number will be completed, and when this number will be completed, I mean this number will be finished, so this time user will get a alert. So for that we convert in date in and time into a millisecond, and this time that date format which I had shown using new keyword, which format we are getting, so this format is usable. And now I will show you the another method, that is get full year. Here I will try to show all the important method or date method in JavaScript. So get full year. So let's see the output. So just here I will get the year only. As per name you can understand get full year, so we will get a year only. So it will be easy to remember get full year. Just return the only year or only current year to use get full year. And now guys I will show you the another method, that is get hours. So here I will write get hours, this method. So this method will be return the current time. So I will refresh here, and here you can see the current time. So I told you now it's a 6 p.m. so it's showing 18 because 18 is also a 6 p.m. if you know. So and now here I will show you the another method, that is get minutes. So all the methods are predefined JavaScript methods. So just you have to remember this method name. And now I will refresh. So here you can see that minute is 51 minute. And now here I will show you another, that is get second. So save and just I will refresh here. So 23 second. And another is get milliseconds. So here you can see it's showing the millisecond of current time. So this is the JavaScript date method, and which method I have shown you. So all the methods are most important. So hope guys this video is helpful, and if you want to get more JavaScript videos, so please subscribe and press the notification bell icon to get a more update. And if you find this video is helpful, so guys don't forget to like this video.